Alrighty, here we go. I just love when they say that before a UFC fight. Here we go. I always say that before I get ready to do anything exciting. Okay, so here we go. There's not a ton of update, but I do have a few things, and just want to keep it real. Borrowing from Seth Kniep, just one dime. Just want to keep it real here and tell you. Okay, so the last one I did was 6 days ago, and I think I had one sale. Okay, so I have 6 sales now. The keywords had made a huge difference, and it's starting to pick up a little bit. The problem is, and I talked to Phil via email, and Phil, if you're watching, I hope your wife is doing great. You didn't really say what happened to her. I know it was emergency room, so I just hope she's doing all right. But I talked to him via email, and I asked him about the time when I asked him the question. I had only gotten one sale, so it wasn't really. I'd already kind of taken care of it, but it's still not great. Anyway, the point is, he said to that even that issue with I just having just one sale in 4 days, which is what it was when I first started. He asked me first, did I have any reviews? I don't. And he said, if you're getting a lot of impressions from the Amazon ads, and you're not getting a lot of clicks, then there's something about your listing that people don't like. I'm getting, it's weird because I've played around with the auto and the manual and decided to leave auto on. I'm committed to leaving it on for a month. The click-through rate on my auto is horrible, and I'm using the keywords. I found this tool. Oh, dang it! I'm gonna post it below because I can't remember the name. I didn't really prepare too much for this one. But I found this keyword tool that allowed me to go into my competitors' back end, see what their keywords were, and find out what their pay-per-click words were. Super cool. And so I did that. I literally made an amalgam or a combo of their words for my back end and for my pay-per-click, and I ran a manual. I built a manual ad campaign on it, and that one I get 1.1 or 1.2% click-through. Pretty good. I don't get a lot of impressions. I've been running it for 4 days now. I've gotten like 800 impressions, so not a lot. I've only gotten, well, whatever 1.2% is clicks. And on the auto, I mean, it's like 0.2. Sometimes it's 0.15 click-through, which is horrible. But then they use words that are not even remotely bywords for my product. So I'm only doing it because they teach you to do the auto one until you build up some sales so you can see where they're coming from. I already know where they're coming from. I can see the words. I already had them in my manual campaign. The problem is that not a lot of traffic, and I have been up to 84. I've been in the top 100, and here's another thing, man. Your rank fluctuates throughout the day big time. Okay, if I make a sale, let's say I'm hovering right now about 120, I'm still in the top 120 for my product. Not in the general category, in the sub specific category. In the general category, I'm like 120,000, and but what I'm saying, when I make a sale, it immediately jacks my listing up. Like that's when I went to 84. I was like, I made 2 sales in a day, and my listing that's when I went to 84. But literally, I didn't make a sale the next day, and it went all the way back to like 150. So you got to be making constant sales. It is totally based on sales velocity. Obviously, some other things, but it just makes sense. They want the things that are performing to be out in front. So there's that. The bummer on the review thing is I've got so many people that want to buy my product and review it for me. Friends and family and stuff like that. But I won't do it because I've just done all this hard work, and if Amazon, nails me for it, I mean, I don't want to do it anyway because it's wrong. If it's wrong, I don't think it's wrong morally in and of itself, but I mean wrong since I know I signed a contract saying I wouldn't do it. By the way, if you guys don't know, I'm a Christian, and I'm not like one of those Sunday Christians. I mean, I really believe the Bible, so I try to live that way, and um, I gave my word when I signed the contract that I wouldn't do it. So I've had to tell everybody no. It sucks. Serious temptation because I really want to do it, but I'm not gonna. Eventually it'll work out, and I'm hopeful that as soon as I start getting some reviews, even one I understand will make a difference. So if I could just get one review, I think things will change. So that's kind of everything that just the basic stuff. What I wanted to do this time though is I wanted to ask you to ask me if there's anything about what I've done so far that you want to know about. Ask me, and I'll make a video and I'll answer all those questions. Because I know I'm not covering everything people want to know. I mean, I'm covering the stuff that I think is important, but there might be something that you think is important, and I want to make sure I cover that. So post your questions. Obviously, if you're new and you haven't subscribed, subscribe, smash the bell so that you can get these reviews when they come up, and post your question below on what you want to know, and I will post a link to that tool I use because it is a cool tool, and that's when I started getting sales. When I started copying their keywords, I hate doing this because my background is ad copywriting. This is just a rant. If you want to turn it off, turn it off. This is a rant. It's about Amazon FBA. As a copywriter, a guy who's written copy, and you can't really write in the ad copy. It sucks. You have to use because it's like Google, and it's indexing matters. Page indexing matters. It's just like Google. Basically, that's probably where he got his idea. So you've got to use keywords. Well, and you only have so much room. They hardly give you any room. So you have to use the keywords, which makes you even have less room. And then it's hard to put all those keywords together in any kind of story where you can sell anything. So you're just kind of handicapped. So it goes back again to, I guess, make it a teaching point is your pictures are it. Because your headline is going to be stuffed with keywords. I mean, you can make it make sense, but really it's just, you got to get those keywords in there. And if you want impressions, and then you can add a little bit, you get those 250 characters, 5 lines. Well, that's not a lot. That's hardly any. So you can do that, but really, in the bottom line is it's your pictures. Your pictures are telling your story. Matter of fact, I've rearranged my pictures, and I'm going to go back and Photoshop one of my pictures and make it even brighter white, look even more awesomeness. Anyway, that's my rant. Post your questions. I'll answer them if I can. And if it's anything I've done to this point, hopefully I can. And if I can't, I know where to find out. So I'll find out for you. That's it. So I'll talk to you. If you don't have any questions, I'll talk to you when the next situation comes. Oh, this could be it. Sorry. Always is. You got to watch to the end because I always get ideas right before. Like when you're getting ready to hang up with somebody on the phone, then you get an idea. You want, I better say this before I hang up. I've contacted some major players on YouTube, not in FBA, just major players, guys with like 10 million plus followers, and I'm trying to get them to review my product. Now I can go one of two ways. I can go bad. If they don't like it, that sucks for me. But if it goes good, I mean, they could really blow out some inventory, like more than I have. So, and then the other thing is, and I'll probably talk about this on my ecom channel. Um, and there's a link in it, I think, on episode update 14. I don't remember which one, but I have a link to my other channel that's just everything e-commerce because I'm doing the sales funnels and I'm working on that and got a bunch of stuff going with that. Because there's not much I can do with the Amazon right now. I'm doing everything I can. You just gotta wait for the data. You gotta wait. You can't really make decisions until you have data. So anyway, I will see you soon, and I look forward to answering your questions. Have a great weekend or week or whatever it is for you. Hasta luego.